Welcome to video 4 of Agreements Level 2. In today's video, we are going to show you a scenario in which a broken agreement is cleared and a new working agreement is created. Before we do, let's take a moment and review what we learned in video 3. Now, if you're feeling overwhelmed with your commitments, especially after you've begun writing down all your agreements, say no more often. Saying yes as a reflex is a white tiger that's draining your energy. So drop that chain. Do hard now so you can have easy later. Then you put all of this to work and practice saying no. Did you get any pushback? How did you use other tools that you've learned to deal with it? Did you feel any relief knowing that you hadn't entered into something you would have probably not followed through on? Well, what were you able to do once you freed up some of that space in your commitment? So first, let's take a look at a demonstration on clearing a broken agreement and how we can set a new agreement.
Jimmy, would you be willing to clear an agreement with me?
What agreement?
The agreement to submit that bid by 5 o'clock on Friday?
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, because it didn't get done, we lost the bid, and I just want to clear some energy here about an agreement that we had. Are
Okay,
you
we
up
can
for
clear.
clearing that?
Sure.
Okay, great. First off, did we have an agreement?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And did you break the agreement?
I was just so busy, and there was so much to do that day, and I felt really overwhelmed, and I did start on it, but I couldn't
I
finish it.
understand, for sure. And yet, did you break the agreement?
Yes, I broke the agreement.
So looking at it, at what point did you choose to break that agreement?
It was probably when I started working on it that day, and then I couldn't figure out this one part that I needed help on, and I didn't have any help, so I got distracted with other things, and I procrastinated and got busy, and then it just didn't get done.
Okay. Is that a pattern for you?
I think it is a pattern when I don't know how to do something, that I get really overwhelmed, and I don't know how to do it. So I do tend to procrastinate if I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Looking at that and how it's a pattern for you, I'd like to make a new agreement.
Okay.
How can we guarantee the results moving forward that agreement won't be broken?
I don't know. I think the biggest thing for me is that when I don't know how, that's where I think the pattern is. So I don't know how to, what do I do when I don't know how?
For sure. How could I support you better in that?
Maybe you could train me a little bit more or something like that.
Right after our team meeting on Monday, that'd be a great time for us to sit down together and you could ask any questions you have at that point. Would that work for you?
Yeah, that would help because then I would know how to figure those things out.
Great, okay. So I'd like to make an agreement with you, a new agreement that we will meet on Mondays after our team meetings, ask any questions at that point, and you'll seek a lot of understanding and help in those times. Does that work for you?
Yes.
Great.
In conclusion, when we clear a broken agreement, it takes the shame out of the equation and allows us to return to wholeness. When we set a new, clear agreement, we have more trust in ourselves and each other. We both have integrity, which allows us to get more of what we want. What that really means is less stress and more growth, and that feels truly, truly freeing. Thank you.